Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kira. I know I've been gone for a really long time, so I figured this could be a welcome back for me because I plan on posting more consistently on my YouTube channel again. I had a bunch of shit happen in the past like 2 months or whatever that I've been on YouTube. I went to Colorado with my family and I moved. So I am currently in a new house. So also, welcome all new people that have subscribed to me. I have gained like 30 something subscribers in the past couple weeks from one of my YouTube videos. And I would like to say welcome everybody. Brief showdown of who I am. I'm Kira Petty. I live in Iowa. I used to live in Nebraska. I just moved back to Iowa. I live in Iowa. I live in a house with my boyfriend and my 4 cats, and I'm 20. And I like to read and write. So what you can expect on this channel is probably a lot of book reviews, which is how I collected a lot of you guys. But I also will be doing writing vlogs. I'm going to be participating in Camp Nano this July that's coming up. My goal is to try to do weekly vlogs. We'll see how that goes. So don't take my word on that, but we're gonna try to do that. Also, if there's any books that you want me to read or review, please comment them down below. I would love all of the recommendations in the world. Anyways, as you could tell from the title of this video, I'm going to do the AuthorTube Newbie Tag. I heard about this tag from Kate Kavanaugh. I didn't know it was a thing, but I figured what better way to introduce myself to the AuthorTube community than to do this. So here we go. We got question number 1. How did you find out about AuthorTube? I found out about AuthorTube 2 years ago. Kind of simultaneously, I found Kristen Martin's YouTube channel, and my friend at the time had found Jenna Moressi's YouTube channel, and I started watching their videos again. But that is how I found out about AuthorTube. Those were the only 2 AuthorTube people I watched, really, and then it kind of slowly evolved. Number 2, what genres do you write in? Currently, my works in progress that I have, 2 of them are mystery / thrillers, like murder mystery books, and one of them is paranormal. It's about werewolves, because who doesn't love a good werewolf? I don't like dogs, but for some reason I love werewolves. Doesn't make any sense to me, but it's fine. Question number 3 is, what is your preferred writing tense, point of view, or category of story? So I prefer to write in young adult / new adult. And then I mainly write in first person point of view, but I also like to write in third person. And I always write in present tense. I've never really written in past tense, but who knows? Maybe I'll give it a try in the future. Question number 4 is, are you a plotter, a pantser, or a plantser? I would say I'm a plantser, because I like to outline, but I don't like to like tediously outline. It's more of like, I have like big bullet points and then I kind of fill the rest in as I'm writing. So it's kind of, yeah, plantser. Question number 5 is, are you a self-published, published, or yet to be published? Yet to be published. Yeah, that's all I got on that one. Question number 6 is, what publishing company, literary agent, and or printing company are you represented by or use? If you're not yet published, what is your dream publishing house or literary agent? That's a good question. I haven't really researched into publishing houses. I've been doing more research into self-publishing. I'm kind of a control freak when it comes to projects of my own and how things go. So I haven't really been looking into doing traditional publish. I've been looking at more of the self-publishing aspect because then I can control everything. So I wouldn't really know how to answer that question. Question number 7 is, what AuthorTube related videos can we expect to find on your channel? I would say a lot of writing vlogs and probably updates about the stories that I'm writing. I don't really know if I'll do any tip videos. I kind of feel weird trying to give people advice about writing when I'm still trying to navigate the world of writing myself, so it'll probably be more bringing you guys along my journey of drafting and editing and hopefully publishing at some point down the road. Question number 8 is, when did you start writing? I would say 8th grade, because I had found Wattpad by one of my friends and she was posting on there, so I started posting on there. So I wrote, shocker, One Direction fan fiction. And that's kind of how I got into writing. I did that a lot, and then it kind of blossomed into coming up with my own book ideas. Question number, I don't know why I want to do it that way, 9. What is the first story you ever wrote? Like I said, it's a One Direction fan fiction. I'd say first book that I wrote was a romance with 2 high schoolers about a girl named, well, her name changed a lot. I don't really know what her name is right now. I kind of scrapped that book, but romance, first story I ever wrote. I was diehard romance reader. I thought that if I ever started writing books, I would only ever write romance, and look at me now, all about the murder. Question number 10 is, what authors have inspired your writing the most? I would say J.K. Rowling, which is kind of a no-brainer. I love Harry Potter. Rainbow Rowell, if you asked me in high school and you ask me now, Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell has by far been my favorite book for the longest time. I love that book. I love the dynamic between the characters. I love how everything's written. It switches point of views, but it's so, I don't know, everything about it's so cute. So I would say Rainbow Rowell would probably be a big inspiration to me. Question 11. I don't know how to do that. Do you schedule your writing sessions or simply get writing whenever you can find the time? I don't schedule writing sessions. I don't schedule anything for myself because I can't stick to my own schedule. I can't even get myself to wake up to my alarm on the days that I don't work. So I don't set a schedule. I kind of just will sit down at my computer, and then if I feel like writing, I'll write. And usually that's when I bang out the most words. If I sit there and try to force myself to write and schedule writing times, my brain is like a big blank. I just stare at the keyboard. I won't get any writing done. But if I'm like, oh, fuck, this is a really good idea, and I go to the computer, I'll bang out 2,000 words in the hour that I'm sitting at the computer. So I don't really try to schedule times. I kind of just let it flow out of me as it comes, because I've learned if I try to force myself to do it, it doesn't happen. So I don't schedule writing times. Question number 12. Do it this way. 12. Do you type on a computer, typewriter, write everything out by hand, or use a blend of those? And where do you write in general? I mainly type on my computer. I write a lot of my outlines and I do a lot of my brainstorming by hand because I like to scribble across the paper and everything, and then I'll kind of collectively put it in a Word document or a Scrivener document. I don't know why I hesitated on that. But I'll write my outline and everything by hand. I have this binder that has all of my current work in progress's outlines and ideas and character profiles and everything in. And then I kind of will briefly type everything up and stick it in my Scrivener so I can kind of see it organized, and then I'll usually print it off and put it in here so then I can have the binder laid out and I can reference it, so I'm not trying to flip back and forth between a bunch of Word docs and everything. It just gets too jumbled up for me on the computer. I find it easier to organize everything. and then I do all of my writing on the computer. I don't do my writing by hand because I am a terrible speller. I rely on Word and Google to help me spell way too much. Suri is my bitch. When I don't know how to spell stuff, I just talk to her and I ask her how to spell it and she spells it out for me. I am the worst speller in the world and I've never been good at it. And so if I was writing it by hand, I wouldn't be able to type it up or figure out what the fuck I try to write, because I would guarantee half of the words that weren't like at, the, and in it would be spelled wrong. So yeah, everything after outlining and naming characters and everything is on the computer. And then number 13 is, what are you looking forward to now that you're part of AuthorTube? I am looking forward to making friends with people on AuthorTube. I am unintentionally very closed off from people. I don't mean to do it to myself. I know I'm an introvert, but I like to talk to people if they have the same interests in me. I have like a few friends here in town and stuff, but it'd be nice to have a wider variety of friends online to talk to, and a wider variety of people who are actually interested in writing. Because right now the person that I talk to about writing is my boyfriend, and he couldn't give less of a shit about it. Like, I love him, and he tries this, and he'll listen, which I love. He'll listen to me and he'll talk to me about it or whatever, but he couldn't care less about writing. He doesn't like to write. He's not really much of a reader. So I would definitely love just to find a group of people that like to write too, so I don't bore him by talking about my plot and my characters in my books. So there's that. So yeah, that's end of my AuthorTube Newbie Tag and my introduction to myself to my new subscribers. Thank you so much to everybody who subscribed to my channel. I honestly never thought that I would gain so many people all at once. I am at 51 subscribers. Yes, I'm at 51 subscribers. So all 51 of you, I love you. Thank you so much for watching my videos. If you have any suggestions of videos that you think that I should do, please comment those down below. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit that bell button so you know when I post new videos. I post every Sunday and sometimes on Wednesdays if I come up with other extra ideas to do during the month. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.